Hello there Reason people, Pooh Bear here and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be going old school, and the reason I call it old school is what I'm going to be showing you is what you've been able to do since Reason 7. One of the biggest, I'm going to use the word requests rather than moaners, is for multi-MIDI support for VSTs. Obviously we want multi-MIDI channel support, and we also want to be able to get MIDI out of VSTs back into Reason. And these are two things I'm going to touch on today. And as I say, it is old school because we've been able to do this since Reason 7. As you can hear going on in the background, obviously I've got a track going on. Quite basic. A little bit of MIDI data. Big difference I suppose is, here it is. Here's my Kontakt, which is running all its different layers, all its different MIDI channels, and it's getting all its information from Reason, including the morphing data, which is obviously coming from this side on here. And as I say, it's all coming back into Reason, so we can control it all as well if we want to, you know. So we look at what's going on. We can obviously put all our effects on it, and you know, we can control what we want. There's a little bit of a roll off going on the end, so let's put a high pass filter, get rid of that. Again, same thing, bit of high pass filter on that. So we can just edit this just like any other Reason project, really. Obviously we can come here, I can hit record, and I can now render everything out ready for the final mix down. So we've got that kind of facility as well to do whatever we want. I think one of the other things I'm going to quickly touch on as well is obviously getting MIDI data out. Now I don't have that many VSTs. Yeah, okay, I've got complete. Don't really use it, so I don't know my way around it too well. So here we go. We've got a studio drummer. We've got it playing a groove. It's, there we go. We can hear what's going on here. And it might be that we might say, okay, let's record that. And there we go. Quite straightforward, it's now recorded it. But I'm going to be a little bit honest with you guys, is Studio Drummer seems to be quite weird in the way it works and the way it has kind of some kind of MIDI mapping, what's happening on top of it. So if I was actually to play that back, it's not going to play back too well because it's actually recording the notes what Studio Drummer was actually playing rather than the input notes what I would give it. I know that sounds really quite backwards, and the only way I can really explain that is to show you what I'm actually talking about. So if I just bring up my nectar on the screen, you can see it. I'm going to play this note here, which is C1, and you can see it playing C1, and I'm going to play D1. Yeah. So there's C1, there's D1. If I was to set my groove off, you can see it's actually C-2 and it's going up to E-2, yeah? But I'm definitely playing C1 and D1. I'm going to carry on playing them keys, but I'm now going to play it by this EMI, and all this EMI doing is pointing at the studio drummer. And if you notice, this combinator is obviously getting the MIDI coming straight out of Studio Drummer. So I'm going to play them two keys. There. I'm playing these keys up there, and it's remapping them and totally transposing them. Yeah. So that's got nothing to do with Reason. That's the way Kontakt works. Yeah. But more to the point is, you know, you can see that I did actually record MIDI data straight out of that and straight into Reason. As I say, I don't know Kontakt too well, and obviously anyone who does know Studio Drum, obviously what they just do is they go and grab that little control over here and just pull that in, and you've got your MIDI data, which is proper MIDI data in here. So if I do actually just play that back only, and it's got to take off, it's now playing Studio Drummer as we would expect. And the way stuff are coming in and out is you need to go and really look at my other videos of MIDI loopbacks, because that's all I'm doing is I'm just using MIDI loopbacks to talk out of Reason over to Kontakt, and obviously vice versa from Kontakt back into Reason. And obviously in Reason I do have a surface controller set up specifically for my Kontakt stuff and some other stuff coming backwards in and out, and that's all I've done is just set up a surface controller to get that data back in. And I think the only other final thing is what I'm really doing, which is a little bit different, is the way I've actually routed the audio. So I'm using something called Jack. So I'm taking obviously different. I've got all these instruments going down obviously to different outputs, and then I'm just routing that into Reason as well, just using Jack. And Jack's obviously a free download as well. And I'm actually going to do a separate video on Jack, so I'm going to do a few different things with Jack because I find it's a nice little routing tool. So as I said, a bit old school. This is more of a video to say, look, you can do it. Yeah, you just got to put your mind to it. Yeah, but you know, one day Reason will catch up. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye for now.